Hey guys, it's Chelsea and I'm back with another client tutorial. So first I'm going to start off by prepping her skin. I put on a moisturizer and here I'm using a MAC Pro Paint Pot to prep her eyes. And then for eyeshadow today I'm using the Tartelette in Bloom palette. And I'm going to start with all of the more blushy nude tones and I'm going to blend them all over her eyelid to start. And here I start to add more of a shimmer onto the center of her eyelid. And next I'm lining her eyes with a black eyeshadow. Here I build up a little bit of a lighter shimmer right in the center of her eye to highlight. Now I'm going to put on some mascara. And here, instead of using a full strip lash, I'm just going to add some of Sonia Roselli's drop lashes, which are the tiny little clusters on the outside of her eyes, just to add a little bit more drama. Now I blend them with mascara, and then I'm going to move on to her foundation. Here I'm using my Graftobian foundation palette. I start by spreading the product along her face, and then I'll use my stippling brush to blend that into the skin. Now I'm using a concealer that has a slightly peachy tone to highlight underneath her eyes and to block out any darkness. And I'll use my same foundation brush to blend that in. I now move on to brows, and I'm using the ABH Brow Palette. And now I take just some of the shadow that I used on her lid, and I'm going to blend it underneath her eye to give more of a smoked out effect. And then I'm using the Urban Decay 24-hour liner and lining her inner rim of her eyelid and then the outer corners. And then I just smudge those with my fingers. I put a little bit of mascara on her lower lash line, and then I'm going to start setting her face. I'm using the yellow powder in the Lorac Pro Contour Kit. I use a little bit to set her under eye, and then I also go in the T-zone. Next I'm going to contour, so I use the lighter shades in that palette, and I take it in the contour of her cheek, her forehead, a little bit on the jaw, and I also like to put a little bit on the nose. I took a couple of my pink Tarte blushes and I just blended them onto the apples of her cheeks. And then I started to highlight a little bit with my Mary Luminizer from the Balm Cosmetics. I hit the top of her cheekbones, a little bit in the T-zone area, just to give a little bit of shimmer. Here I added some on the inner corner of the eye and right below the brow. And then I'm going to finish up with the lip. You'll see me also finish off her face with some powder and then some setting spray. And that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to keep uploading weekly videos. So if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks!